Mm, okay, this video is out to pretty much everybody because I had a story to tell. I got a story to tell. So, you know, I met this girl. I met this girl at Citrus, right? Citrus College. You know, it's a cool little thing because I just go up there sometimes because I'm bored. I got nothing else to do. I just roll up there like, hey, like, you know what? Like I usually go work out on the track or something like that. Something like that. So I meet this girl and like she was at the track. Like she was working out and stuff. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like it's like, do you run track here? She was like, no, I don't run track here. I just like to go work out and run stairs. And I was like, oh, well, that's cool too. Like I run track at Mount Sac, but not at the moment. But you know, like doing my thing. Like I'm working out right now. And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, like we got into a whole little discussion talking about other stuff. And I was like, hey, like maybe we should hang out sometime. Like you should give me your number. And she was like, yeah, like we could do that. So I was like, yeah, let's run that. So get the number, go home, 'cause I already finished working out. And go home, and then like a couple days later, like it was this weekend, I say, hey, you want to hang out? Like we could go to a movie or something like that. And she was like, yeah, because me and her had been talking for a while. And then like she's like, hey, yeah, let's go to a movie. And I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna borrow my brother's car and I'm gonna swoop you up. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, let's. All right, I'll pick you up at 7. She was like, okay, yeah, that sounds good. So I go get my brother's car, go over to her house, swoop her up. She come out and nigga, it's all right. So I got my sweater on and stuff like that. It's cold as hell outside. I don't know why. She came out in a mini skirt and just a regular like little thin shirt on. So I was like, all right, so you're wearing next to nothing, and it's cold outside. She got into the car and I was like, damn girl, you ain't cold. And she was like, nah, like it's fine. And I was like, all right, that's cool. So we go see a movie. And we go to the movies, and like you know how I do, I pay for the girl, pay for her, and then we go in the movie, and like it wasn't that hard to like get my arm around her. So I was like yeah, that's cool. So we at the movie, just chilling, watching the movie, and just getting into it, looking at her. Like I didn't kiss her. I didn't want to. You never kiss on. I don't kiss on the first date. Like, that's not how I do it. So like we're just watching the movie. All of a sudden, I hear a fart. It's just like little vibration and little. I thought it was her phone at first, but then like I heard it too. It was like it was just real quick, and I was like, whoa, like what was that? Like, was that your phone? And she was just sitting there like, so me being the clever fellow that I am, I put two and two together. This girl just farted in the movie. You'd think it would be loud enough for me in the movie not to hear that, but she farted. Gross. Do not do that ever. Females do not fart. That is the worst thing ever. I used to believe that females did not fart. Like you guys just did not have gas or anything like that. So like I took my arm from around her and I was like, "Whoa!" Like you just farted, huh? And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. Please forgive me." Blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, like it's all right. Like accidents happen, so I put my arm back around her. We start watching the movie. Movie's over, and then the movie's over. We go outside. It's cold as a motherfucker outside. And I was comfy in my little sweater, like like yeah, like that's cool. And like we start walking to the car, and she was like, "I'm cold. Let me borrow your sweater." Why do girls do that? You came outside knowing it was cold, And you had the audacity to ask me for my sweater. I was the smart one and brought my sweater. So now I'm sitting out here freezing my ass off, and you're out here warm as can be now. Fuck that. Next time, you bring your own damn sweater. I don't play that. That's gross. No, that's not gross. That's that's annoying. That's annoying. Girls do the most outlandish things. I don't even know what that means. But you know what? Girls, stop it. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. I'm so mad about that. But still, then I take her home and she had the nerve to keep my sweater. She kept it. Yeah. I didn't say you could keep it. I didn't say like, oh, just take it inside with you. It's like you can wash it or something. Like, no, I didn't say that. But she's like, just take it. I'll just take it inside. And now he has to call me back. I usually don't date girls that fart like that in front of me, but now I have to call her back because I need my sweater. And she's probably gonna want to go out on another date. And that's not gonna happen, sweetie. I'm sorry. I just fart. You can't fart in front of me. That's just gross. That's just disgusting. Like, it's just like dudes that lick booty holes. Like that's just gross. Like who does that? Like poo, shits, diarrhea, farts come out of all that. Come out of one hole. Like that's gross. Like I don't care how sterilized it is. Like I don't care if you washed it and it's just brand spanking new. Like I don't care. Like that's just disgusting. Like how could you bring yourself to put your tongue in another girl's butt? That is just disgusting. That is gross and I will end this video with that. That is disgusting. If I ever hear about anybody doing that, anybody I know, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. I'm gonna smack you because that is disgusting. Ugh.